Tranquilo. Vou gravar isso aqui.
All right, we're keeping it real with Bruno Marins, or in Portuguese, the way they say it is
Bruno Marins.
Marins. I want to see the cats again. Let's see how many cats you have here.
Let's see all the cats here.
Yep.
One in front of me.
Yep.
The other one is taking a nap right here. Just wake up.
Yep.
Or the other one. Come here. Halas. Okay. You know, I said the Arabic word now. I used
And
to say this word.
there's 5, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have 5 right here.
That's awesome. Are they all yours, or you said you have a girlfriend, right?
Yes, my girlfriend also one of Kali's cats.
What's up, man?
Also going to the games.
I know.
One of the cats mine.
Okay. Nice. So you must be excited too, right?
Yeah, bro. Yes.
Has Dave?
It will be a fun time there.
It's gonna be great. Has Castro hit you up yet for your interview?
Yeah, no.
Okay, it's coming.
Anything.
Yeah, it's coming. Awesome. So you live with does he live with you guys too, or?
We are 6 here. It's a big apartment. We live all together.
Yeah. Now you're in the United Arab Emirates, right?
Perfect.
Now I didn't actually catch the whole interview. What I caught, I was like, oh man, this guy's super happy, positive, excited. So I'm like, I gotta talk to this guy. But yeah, I didn't actually hear the part. Is it that you're in the UAE for training specifically, or what's the background of that?
I came because I had an opportunity of a job here.
Oh yeah,
really nice. Yes, I'm coach here. I'm coach.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
so.
Awesome. Yes.
What are you, L1, L2?
Sorry. Can you ask me again?
Did you get any of your certifications yet?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Cool. So that's awesome though that you're getting to coach. How many classes do you typically coach?
4 in a day, starting Monday and finish Thursday.
Okay.
And then 1 class or 2 in Friday. Saturday, sometimes I have my break, my off day. And Sundays, 2 classes.
Yeah.
That's 6.
Yep. So this is a little bit of a different setup. I always do it in the room, but it's nice, and I have a skylight out here. So I'm like, I'm going to try to bring the laptop. I brought the laptop out here, and then I have the cell phone set up here. So it's a different setup. We're testing something out, working out some kinks here. But yeah, typical as you're getting ready for the game. So does your day typically look pretty similar every day? Do you train, then do class, then train again, or what does it look like?
Yes, that's how is it. Like I try to wake up as later as I can.
Yeah.
Just to save some energy. I try to eat good every day. Me and Kali, like some fruits, vegetables, and keep it up every day, because it's hard to do the same thing. It's so hard to do the same thing every fucking day, bro?
Yeah.
Like some days we get tired, to be honest. Also, to go for training or whatever else we have to do. Like now our body are really, really, how can I say, sore.
Yep.
I have no energy to do anything else than training, sleep, and giving classes.
Yeah.
Taking all the classes. That's
I can relate, and it's kind of funny because yesterday we tried to connect, and we were both tired, I think, and I got done with CrossFit, and I was tired from one workout, and it was honestly because it was kind of a sprint. Do you feel like when you do a sprint workout, like a 5-minute just all out, do you feel like that takes a lot more out of you?
Man, for sure.
Okay, good.
That's
I feel
completely real. Like the worst kind of workout are the short one.
I know.
The short workouts are like fucking hard, and like
I couldn't get off the floor, man.
Yes, like for some minutes I just lie down and like keep realizing what I'm doing. Like, and I always wonder myself like, what the fuck I'm doing here? Like,
yeah,
I can.
So many times in my head. I remember when I first started CrossFit, it was only 2021. I specifically remember the first week or two, every single time we'd get to the Metcon, in my head, I remember saying, well, first off, I actually remember thinking I might die. Like I remember thinking I'm going to die. And then I thought the way I kept myself doing it is I said, that's okay. After today, you just finish this and never come back. That's what I would tell myself. Perfect. And I kept coming. And once I made it through the first month, I was addicted.
That's it. I feel
Right?
the same. Like in the beginning, some workouts like it just
Yeah.
killing me. I feel sore. I feel like no energy. I don't want to do it again. And I
Yeah.
always telling myself the same
Yep.
thing, bro. Tomorrow, you are sure you're gonna take rest. You will not come again
Yeah.
because you don't want to feel like this anymore. Like
Yeah.
just almost dying. Sometimes I feel like if I die, gonna be better than if I keep alive feeling this pain.
Man. Now, how do you ensure? Now, what is now? Two questions. One, what's your roommate's name again? The one who's going to the games?
Kalian Souza.
Okay, yeah, I saw his name on the when I was looking at the leaderboards and all that stuff. Now, is he? So my question is now: is he a first-time athlete, or has he been there before?
No, it's his second time.
Okay, got it. Um, so he's got a little bit of experience then going into the games and how to treat your body going into it. How do you ensure? Is there a certain point leading up to the games where you have a plan to make sure you're not beating up your body as much? Like, how are you going to do that?
Yes, like we are taking care a lot. Just
Yeah.
to do not do anything wrong. Also, I'm feeling
Yep.
some pain on my shoulder, but nothing
Yeah.
seriously, you
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
Like, because also the game is gonna be like so massive,
Yeah.
so hard, a tough game, and we know that. So also we need to prepare so hard, but taking
Yeah.
care of our body as much as we can. And
Yep.
it's so hard. It's so hard to measure when you are really, really tired, when
Yeah.
you are like sore, and when you are like just giving some excuse to not go to the gym.
That's a good point. That's a really
And
good point.
that's a really
It,
good point.
and no matter what, I think even on a rest day, you can still get up and do something. Like if I know my body can't go, I can go bike for an hour at a slow pace. Like that's not going to tear you up, you know? So
Yeah, you're right.
there's always something that you can do. Now, here's an interesting one that I just thought of. This would mess with me. So I was just thinking, because we've got a time difference. How do you adjust the time difference, or are you going to be coming to the States early?
Yes, like we're going just 1 week early
Good.
to the games, like actually it's not time enough, but also we are coach here. So if we stay out for so long,
Yeah.
like we're gonna overload our teammates here,
Yeah.
everybody.
Makes
they're gonna
sense.
get like they're gonna get twice of classes in a
Yeah.
day. And it's gonna be so
Yep.
hard. Also for my wife, she works here, and
Oh, okay. It's
she's
your
gonna
wife,
get
not your
some of my
girlfriend.
classes.
Sorry. I said girlfriend. How long have you, how
It's
long have you been
okay.
married?
3 years maybe.
Oh, that's awesome. It's seven for me. It goes by quick.
7. Yes, we are
Yeah.
7 together and 3
Yeah.
married.
Now, how old are you, by the way? I don't know if Dave asked you that or not.
27. I'm
Nice. Hey, that's
27.
your prime, man. I remember 27. I'm masters now, and it gets a lot. It gets you start feeling some new pains and stuff, but man, 27, that's your prime. I feel like that's right when you're getting I don't want to say old man strength, but the strength you can keep adding slowly, but at 27 you're still fast. You know what I mean? You've still got that
Yes,
stamina. I feel like that didn't start for me. I started noticing a decline maybe at like 34. So yeah, you're right in that prime, bro.
let's
That's
go.
awesome. Yeah.
And also, I feel like so exciting to keep doing games, doing games all the years.
Yeah.
Because man, I really love this energy. I really love how I'm feeling, how my
Yeah.
body like. You know, I'm getting too excited. It's hard to sleep most of the days,
I
man.
bet. I bet, dude. I would feel the
Man,
same way, man. It's the
like I can't
ultimate
have a good
goal.
night of sleep. I can't. I was
Yeah.
talking to Kali about that. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, man, I was trying. I went in my bed. Like I went on bed around, I don't know, 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Then I just woke up to poop. Then I out. Then
Classic.
I tried to eat something like and it was midnight.
Yeah.
And 1 a.m. I was feeling wake up. I was
Man.
trying to sleep, but I can't. It's so hard.
I'd be thinking about it all the time. It's so awesome. And Texas is going to be great. The new stadium is great. It's actually going to be, well, we've got something in common. This will be my first CrossFit games. I just won't be competing. It'll be my first time going to the games because it was
Very
in,
nice.
yeah, it was far away before, but now it's a 5-hour drive for me. So It'll be great. Now, here's the big question. A couple of questions actually. So I can't imagine you were happy about it, but like that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. The first event. So you hear about the first event. What are your
Yes, I
thoughts on
hear.
Chad?
Man, like my thoughts are, it's a good event for me, to be honest. Who
Yeah.
knows me knows
Wow.
that. Yes,
Are you
like
feel like mentally? I feel like it's going to be a grind. Do you feel now?
yes,
Here's what I
will be.
noticed when I went and watched some videos of you competing. Now you're all smiles when you're dealing with people and stuff, but you actually get a
Yes,
different look when you're competing. Like you get a certain focus and intensity. It looks like it's not this Bruno right here. It's like you're in the zone, man. Do you feel like you can take it to a place mentally where you can even out where you can beat other games athletes with your mental strengths, or what do you think?
I think like I can compete with my mental strength with them, like because I feel prepared, and for me that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Like you need to feel prepared, to compete the games. If you don't feel like this, like you're doing something wrong.
Yep.
And like this kind of workout, to be honest, I like
Yeah.
long workouts.
Nice.
So also Dave, he told like gonna be some twist on these
Yeah,
workouts,
I
so we have
know,
no idea what's gonna happen. We have no idea.
man.
So maybe they're gonna add something. I don't know.
But I
I
feel
was
like they said 20 inches and they said you're stepping up and down on a box. So that's got to be there. Some people have said the twist, and he said that the twist would alleviate some of the concerns. Now, I don't know if he meant, the quarterfinal stuff, but
I got it. I got it.
a
Yes,
literal
I
a
know.
literal twist when you do box step overs, you would twist technically during the air and you wouldn't have to lock out. So that would definitely eliminate some judging stuff. But I don't know. It's
Yes,
hard.
you're right.
What if it were now this would be crazy, but what if it were burpee box step overs and it were 1,000 of those?
Man,
That'd be insane,
no,
wouldn't it?
it would be insane. Yes, I
Yeah.
think like
Let's
I
not do
don't know,
that.
man. I was thinking about I don't know. Maybe every minute we should do three burpees.
Yeah. Interesting.
Something like
You're
that.
so
Also, like
man,
every
I
four
can't.
minutes running. I don't know. Every 5 minutes running
Yeah.
400
Ooh.
400 meters.
Yeah, I'd love to see some running involved in it too.
You know?
Now, how do you? So everybody's gonna train it a little bit. You don't do the. I'm pretty sure I know how this goes. You don't do the whole event, do you? Or do
No, I
you?
didn't. I didn't.
Okay. So
Yesterday I did some steps.
yeah.
On the scale, the stairs.
Okay.
I don't know
Yep.
the name of this machine in the gym.
Yeah.
Stairs machine. I think. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think you can replicate though. It's going to be different in practice. I just don't think that you can get to the place where you're watching other people next to you and fighting for your life. I feel like on this one, the time would be a lot different in practice. That's just my opinion. I'm not sure though.
Will be.
Now, did you guys when the semifinals workouts leaked? Did you guys have any of a heads up, or you guys were going earlier, so you guys didn't get the same advantage? Did you, or am I off on that? Do you remember the semifinals
Yes, I
workout came out a little
remember
bit
all of
early?
them.
Did you have?
Yes.
How long did you have that you knew them?
Like we took the workouts here around midnight. I think. Yes. They
Yeah.
released the workout for us midnight. Yes, midnight.
Okay. And
And
then when? Yeah.
when I saw the workouts, I just told Kali, man, you're gonna smash it.
Yeah. That's
All
awesome.
good for us.
Did you get to practice them? Did you have time or no?
No,
Okay.
also because we give some classes,
Makes sense.
quarterfinals. We didn't have time to repeat or do something
Okay.
else. You understand?
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
the like we didn't read the rules workout before, so we did something wrong on the second workout. I think
Oh no, I mean,
second
you know what I
workout.
mean? I'm talking about semifinals. Are you aware?
Oh,
Did you know?
semifinals. Sorry,
So
sorry.
semifinals leaked early, and here in the States, they had like a month ahead of time to
Yes, we had
practice
a
the
month
workout.
also.
Okay.
Perfect. You're right.
Okay. So
I
did you
thought you
get?
were talking about
Oh yeah, sorry
quarterfinals.
about that. Did you guys do the workouts and get an idea of where
Yes,
you're
we
going?
did all
Of
of
course,
them
everybody
more
did.
than more than once.
So how did
Like
those? how did those times compare? I'm curious. Were they pretty spot on, or were you faster during the event?
Like some workouts, I just improve a little bit. To be honest, we didn't like change our time too much.
Yeah.
But like the handstand walk workout,
Yeah.
I just get better like more than 1 minute,
Yep.
just to understand.
Yep.
More than 1 minute better. Like the legless workout also, we improve around 1 minute, I think.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yes,
awesome.
that's great. The
So
snatch leader, I finished right here in 5:30,
I saw,
and
I just
there in
watched it.
5:45.
I just
Yes,
watched that about an hour ago because, and here's why. I don't, you're, by the way, congratulations. You're my first international athlete. I've only been doing this for a few months, but I'm really excited to have an international athlete. And so I don't know much about the international stuff, but doing this is really getting me, I've got somebody from South Africa coming on, and I don't have anybody from Europe yet, but I'm starting to, over the next year, I'll be paying attention to the names, the athletes, and learning a lot more. But after the interview with Castro, and then after I talked to you, I was wondering, I'm like, okay, I wonder what this guy's strengths and weaknesses are. And in my head, I'm like, okay, looking at his build, I bet he has a problem with heavy weight. And then I went to the snatch ladder and I'm like, okay, no, I guess he doesn't, because he did it in like 540, 539. So
yes.
that's not a weakness for you then. The
No, it
heavy
isn't.
weight.
I'm a strong guy, to be honest. If
Okay.
you see my last complex, my
Yep.
last video, the last one I did, I
Yeah, I'll take a
did.
look.
Kali, can you convert to pounds here? É 161. 355 to do one power
Wow.
clean, one
Wow.
hang clean,
Yeah.
one front squat, and one jerk. You can
That's
watch my last
fantastic.
video.
I can do that
Yes.
only for front squat. 355 is my front squat, but the Olympic, I'm not a very natural Olympic lifter, so I've been practicing with video footage every day. It's going to take a while. I basically, if you think about it, if you have bad form from the beginning and then you do Metcons every day and you continue to ingrain that bad form, it's really hard to start over and undo. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. But man, yeah,
you're right.
355, that's fantastic. What's your for snatch? What's your have you ever hit 300?
300 is how much?
Oh, I'm
300.
sorry.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
I did it.
Wow. Nice. So what's the one thing you have to work on? If you had to work on something and you had more time, what would be the one
No,
thing you say?
I gonna tell you. I gonna tell me my weakness.
All right.
Like I'm good in cardio, to be honest. Like I
Yeah.
love row, ski, bike,
Yeah.
swimming. I'm a good swimmer, but I'm
Yep.
not a good runner, to be
Okay.
honest. So
You look
I'm
like a good
working on
runner.
that. Sorry.
You look like you'd be a good runner, but I guess at this level, there's
Yes, I'm not a
yeah.
bad runner, to be honest.
Yeah.
But if you compare to some guys there, I'm not good, to be
Okay.
honest.
Got it.
Like
But the
I don't know why,
swimming,
but
you look like a fish in the water, man. I saw you swimming on your Instagram. Did you
yes,
swim before you got into CrossFit?
yes, of course, it was my first sport in my life. That's why I swim like this.
Oh, wow. Now,
Yes.
did you swim in high
Pool,
school or in
ocean.
college? In college, any competitions at all?
Yes, college also. Yes, I did
Wow.
some competition in Brazil. Like these college competitions aren't so hard, to be honest.
Okay.
If you're a
Yeah.
good athlete, you're gonna smash everybody, like I did. But I swim for fun. When I have time, like swim was my hobby
Yeah.
on the
Okay.
weekend or
So,
something like
so
that.
who are the other swimmers? I don't know much about the swimming aspect, but who are the swimmers who you'd be competing with? Who are people to watch that are known as good swimmers in the, in the elite CrossFitter space? Do you know of anybody who's going to be tough to beat?
Like
Or
I know Brent
do you feel like you could
Fikowski is
win?
gonna be tough. He's
Who?
gonna be tough to beat. Brent Fikowski.
Okay. Yeah,
He's gonna
he's got a
be a
perfect
different
body
level
for
guy.
swimming.
Yes, James Sprague also.
Yep. He's
You're
got
gonna interview him, yes?
yeah, he's coming up I think Thursday. We've got to lock that in. But yeah, so he's got, all you guys are like right around that 6'1". It seems like you've got some pretty natural swimming abilities. Do you think you could win a swim workout depending on what it is?
Depending on what it is,
Yep.
yes, that can happen.
Okay.
I'm really sure about it.
So the longer the better, or
Longer are better.
okay.
Short
Got it.
will be nice also.
Okay.
Because if you compare
Yeah.
like short, depends, like Also, what they're gonna choose to put with swimming. If they put running, maybe I just gonna save myself.
Okay.
You
Got it.
know,
Yep. That makes
I gonna
sense. Like
run.
don't kill yourself on the workout. Yeah.
Yes,
Um, so have you, this is an interesting question, but do you have, because everybody answers this different, do you have any specific goals as far as placement, or are you just trying to put out your best performance?
that's a good question. Let me try to answer um, like I have some expectation, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, but to be honest, I don't want to prove anything for anybody.
Yep.
So I just want to like give everything I have, all
Yep.
out. I don't want to save some energy. I don't want to leave some workout just think like, oh, I could do better
You
than
could
this
have
one.
done better.
Like I don't want to
Yep.
think like that. No, no way. So I just want to give everything, and I have nothing to prove to anyone.
Yep.
So I feel really happy, to be honest, and
Yeah.
I'm just excited, man, for the
It's going to be
task.
so
Really,
fun,
really
dude.
excited.
It's
Sorry,
going to be so fun. It's going to be
it's
awesome. I
gonna
mean,
be so
I'm
fun.
just as excited as you, like, especially now, having, connected with people and stuff, and I get to watch them perform. I'm going to be so much more invested, like when during the swimming, I'm going to be like, let's go, Bruno.
Let's go.
So
Yes,
yeah.
you can expect something by me when you have
Yeah.
a swimming workout.
Hey, bro, what's that Brazilian? So we had some when we were in San Diego. We're in Kansas now. Not as nice as San Diego, but when we were in San Diego, we had some Brazilian friends, and she would make this. The appetizer was these cheese balls. Do you know what I'm talking about? They're so good.
Cheese balls, yes, they are so good.
What are they called? Do you know?
Like here we say cheese bread. It's a little
Oh my
big.
god! And they're like circular, right? Like a ball.
Yes, they are circular.
Dude,
Perfect.
that is my favorite thing in the world.
That's amazing. You are
But
right.
don't eat too many of those. We need you in shape for the games. Yeah.
That's
So
it.
I did have just a couple things real quick, and I'll let you get going. Did I hear this right? Did you say on the Castro interview you did 200 wall balls unbroken?
200. Yes, I have a video on my Instagram. You can
Okay,
check.
I'm gonna
I
have to
can
look at that.
send you. Can I send you? Can I
Yeah,
send you?
send it to me for sure.
I will send you there.
Yeah, I want to see that. So that's a lot more than a lot of people. What did that feel like afterwards? Were you like, I mean, were your legs just cooked and your shoulders cooked,
No,
or
like to be honest,
yeah?
after that I did it again and I did 250, but I have no video, so I
Okay,
didn't
so
tell
you
that
just say
for
200.
everybody. Yeah, so
Wow.
I have 200 videos. So I'm always
Yeah,
telling people like I did 200,
yeah. Is
but
that it's
actually
called
I did 250.
it's called Karen, right? Is that the 150?
Carrying, I think 150, yes,
Okay.
150 wall balls
You know,
carrying.
I would
That's the
really
name.
like to see that as an event, and I'm sure you would too, because I heard an analyst the other day. Now, I'm not sure if he was talking about. I think he was talking about a regular 20-pound ball. He might have been talking about 30, but he was
No,
saying that as
yeah,
far as unbroken, he feels like around 120 wall balls, you would start to lose a lot of athletes. Do you think that's
yes,
accurate, or do you think that
you're right.
you think
You're
so?
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I think so.
Because even in Karen, not everybody does it unbroken. You can still do good at it and just do 75, 75, So,
Yes,
um,
perfect.
yeah, no, you know what they were talking about? They were saying a cool event it'd be too hard to judge. Um, because what do you do with no reps? They can save you energy. So here's what they were saying: an elimination style Karen almost, where as soon as you drop the ball, you're out, which would be
Oh,
incredible, right?
yes, would it be
But it would be
incredible
so
this
hard
type
to
of
judge.
workout?
This is the only problem is that how do you deal with no reps? What if somebody uses no reps as an opportunity or does them really slow and stays at the bottom? It'd be so hard to judge. But if there were a way to pull that off, to watch people drop one by one, it'd be awesome.
Would be awesome. But you are right. Yeah, like some people can try to, like skip some rules and do
Yeah.
something wrong,
Yep.
cheating on the
Exactly.
workouts.
Now
But
you were a swimmer. Did you now I feel like everybody in Brazil or a lot of people, you've got that um, Brazilian jiu-jitsu heritage. Did you ever get into that or no?
Yes, I'm a Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter also.
Wow, yeah, you've definitely got the body type too. I feel like everybody, it's really big in San Diego too, where I was at, and a lot of good fighters and good grapplers come out of Brazil, man. I feel like it's a
Yes.
prerequisite. If you're from Brazil, you've got
You
to do
gotta do
some,
jiu-jitsu. Yes, you're
yeah,
right.
some martial
Most of
arts for
people right
sure.
there do it.
Yeah. Now, do you
But
do you do you talk to Guy much anymore, or are you close with Guy?
like not anymore, you know.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't have any problem with him. Like
Yeah, yeah,
we have no issues, but
yeah, yeah.
of course, like his way to be is a little bit hard because when he goes to Brazil, he walks like a pop star. So it's so hard
Okay.
to talk to him,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like there's
I'm
no
sure it's
joy on
not.
his face.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not easy for him to deal with either. I can, having all those people and all that attention. I'd rather personally fly a little bit under the radar.
Yes, they are so hard, man, to walk with him. Like people all the time trying to get something on him, like
Everybody
to take
recognizes
photos.
him.
Yes,
Wow, that's crazy, man.
in Brazil,
Yeah,
he's like a pop star.
yeah. Now, how often is he in Brazil? Do you know? Is it?
I don't know, but
Yeah,
because I don't care anymore, I don't try
yeah,
to
yeah,
see
yeah.
him. In
Makes
the
sense.
beginning, we studied in the same school, like you
Yeah,
know, he's younger than me. Like we train together. We used to
yeah.
train together before.
I saw a few videos of you guys train together. Yeah.
Yes, I have many of videos right here on my Facebook also.
Oh yeah.
I can send you.
Somebody put up. I don't know who did it, but somebody put. It was actually fun to watch. They put up 24.3, the open
Oh
workout where it
yes,
was the thrusters and the muscle ups. Did you see that where they synced you guys up?
yes,
Dude,
I
I got
saw
so
that.
into it. I was watching it and I'm like, this is crazy. Okay, he's sitting down. Now he's catching up. And I was like, I wanted you to win. I'm like, he's going to
Yes,
win. And you guys were so close. And you didn't even know you were racing.
yes,
It's such a good
we didn't
video.
even know that.
That was
Such
a
good video.
fantastic
You're right.
video, man. That was
Fantastic.
really interesting to watch because you two had a completely different approach. You were going unbroken, but taking a quick sit down. I actually like your approach. Um,
Thank you
I've
very
seen
much.
Patrick Vellner. Patrick Vellner did the same thing. I think on that workout, he would go sit down and then he would go again,
Yes,
unbroken.
man. To be honest, like I really want to sit in this workout because your legs feel sore after some
Yeah.
thrusters and
Oh,
heavy
the
thrusters. Also, you don't want to keep standing all the time and
thrusters
like
are brutal. Even 135 seems like a low weight. In thrusters,
yes,
I feel like 135 is heavy for everybody when you're doing it repetitively.
I think the same, man.
Yeah, it was
Like we
brutal for
hit
me. I had to
50
go.
reps. I don't remember 50
Yeah,
reps.
yeah. I had to go. I didn't have a choice. I had to go 4 and 3. I mean, if my life depended on it, I could have done 7, but it would have torn me
Seven.
apart.
You're right. Seven reps.
Yeah, it was 7.
Got it.
It was 10 in the first round. You went 10 because the
You're
thrusters were
right.
less weight, and then it was chest to bar.
You got
So
a point. I
yeah,
didn't remember that.
yeah, you did really good at that one, man. So
But
man, yeah,
also,
that's awesome.
some
So
people was like wondering me, not wondering, asking me
yeah,
why I was sitting, and I just answered them. Man, my legs were sore. I
yeah.
don't want to keep standing all the workout.
Yeah, makes sense. So, and before we finish, I'm going a little bit backwards, but I'm curious about one thing. I just kind of do these stream of consciousness. I like to just have a conversation. I write some questions down, but it's more of just a conversation. And one thing I was curious about that I've been asking most of the athletes that I talk to is, so how, without like getting the full story, how did you get into CrossFit? And when you did CrossFit, did you know right away that you were going to be really good, or did you have to learn certain things and then you knew you'd be good? How did that work for you?
Like when I started CrossFit it was just because I want to prepare myself to compete in Jiu-Jitsu.
Interesting. Wow.
Just because of that. Like my ankles, all of them, my brother, my father, my some of my friends also, all of them was doing workouts. All
Wow.
of them
Yeah.
were doing workout, and we're doing CrossFit. And I was like, man, what's CrossFit? Can you show
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
And my brother took me and just dropped me the CrossFit. Okay, enter there. I go home, talk to the guys right here. They want you to come right here because I told them you are really nice athlete to do everything. And I was like a thin guy I remember really thin. My first back squat PR was like 90 kilos. I
Yeah,
something
no,
around
that's
that.
I got it. It's 80. Yeah, it's only like
Okay.
it's like 200 pounds or something. It's not a lot of weight, right?
Yeah, it's like 200 pounds, something
Okay.
around that.
Wow. So
And
you
man,
weren't good. Yeah, so you had to build. You were not good right away.
no, of course not. Like I was
Wow.
really thin, like, but my push-ups are squats, like hope
Yeah.
incline,
Yeah.
ring muscle ups, bar
Yep.
muscle ups. Everything I learned it so
Okay. So
fast,
how
like
yeah
in a
how
week.
quick? This is what I want to know. We're talking about the top 40 in the world, and I like to see the difference. There's a huge difference between that and the best couple guys at your local CrossFit box, right? Anybody who's in the 90th percentile is good at CrossFit. There's a huge delta between that and games athletes. So I'm curious, like for instance, ring muscle ups. How long did that
Ring
take you
muscle
to get?
ups. Like I did in my first class, I did strict ring muscle ups.
Yeah, strict. You just had to learn the kipping aspect, I guess.
Yes, I just need to learn the keeping. Also, what I was like a flexible guy. I have a
Yep,
lot of mobility in my body, so it was easy to learn these kind of things. Like I
got it.
took around 2 weeks to learn to do butterflies, any
Oh
kind of
wow,
thing, like chest to bar
yeah.
pull ups. You
Shoot, I'm
know.
still learning butterflies, man. It's just I have a shoulder problem, and I gotta. It's hard. I gotta. Technically, I part of my rotator cuff is torn. It actually happens. People talk about it, and they're like,
I
"You have a torn
understand.
rotator." It happens all the time. So I've got to give it that few months at some point where I don't do much overhead, and I, maybe get some PRP or cortisone, something. I don't know, but I just haven't
Yes,
been
I
able
got
to.
you.
It's so hard to not do it because I can still do the workouts. I'm just a little bit limited. Um,
I understand. Rotator
rings are the
cuffs are
one
so
thing I can't
important
do.
to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Rings are the one thing I can't do, which really kills me because I basically spent all last year in rings. I had rings. My form was terrible. And every class, the first 10 minutes, I would do rings and I got really good. And then the one thing I couldn't do was fatigued ring muscle ups on that workout. 23.1, where it was the chipper, 60 cow row,
Calories row. I remember
50 toe to
exactly.
bar, 40 wall ball, 20 clean, or 30 cleans. I could do 10 or more ring muscle ups fresh. I'd get to the ring muscle ups on that, and I couldn't do one. So what I did was I did after every workout, Metcon, you know how you walk over and you lay on the ground? Instead of doing that, I went straight to the ring muscle ups, and that's how I learned to do them under fatigue, basically. I basically
Perfect.
wasn't getting a big enough kip, and I wasn't fast enough on my turnover.
Yeah, the
So,
turnover are so important to get
so
like there.
important. That's all
If
I
you
think
do
about when
that,
I'm fatigued.
yes, that's it,
It's
man.
it's
You're
just
right.
you gotta be
You're
fast,
completely
right?
right. You gotta be
Yep.
fast.
Yeah, and so that's the one thing that kills me is that the one thing I can't do right now at all is the ring muscle up. So
Yes,
we'll get it fixed up though. Well, that's crazy to hear,
you
man. So
will.
you basically when you went to CrossFit, you definitely had that that work capacity, the athleticism. You just needed to build the strength a little bit and
I
learn some
need
of
to
the
build
movements.
strength a lot,
Yeah.
and that took time, man.
Yep.
Like
And then
around 3 years to be in a good strength to compete
yep.
against strong guys.
Awesome,
And
man.
remember, also like because Brazil is so big and we have a lot of competitions right there.
Okay.
So it's also an opportunity to build your athlete, to build
Yeah.
like your career
Yeah.
in CrossFit.
Yeah.
So that helped us a lot.
Do you have any brands that you work with at all? I want to make sure I shout them out. Is there anybody any brands as far as clothing or anything like that?
Yes, like
Tell me who you work with.
all my sponsors are from Brazil, and of course,
Yeah.
like I'm a little bit smart. They're paying me in dollars. That's much
Yeah.
better,
Yeah.
because that's it. To be
Yeah.
honest, but all my sponsors are from Brazil, but they are
Yeah.
really good and they pay a nice salary.
That's awesome. So
That's
you got
awesome, man.
well, hopefully we can yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the games. I'm gonna be rooting for you to be there on the weekend, man, all the way through Sunday. I think that's a great goal for first time athletes.
Yes, you're
But
right.
obviously the most important thing is to, like you said, leave it out there on the floor. I'm definitely looking forward myself to seeing you. I'm sure you'll be around. What else do we have to look out for, just so that I know as we finish this up? Are you going to be competing at? Obviously, you're going to need some time to rest and everything. Are you looking to compete in other things after the games, as far as whether it be, I don't know, Rogue, Wadapalooza? Are you going to try to qualify for any of that?
Yes, like Rug now they have another way to
Yeah,
classify guys. You know, like
but
we
there's
need to
still
see that.
submissions, right? Are they
Still
still doing?
submissions, I have no idea. But of
Okay,
course, I'm gonna try Rug Invitational. I'm gonna try also Wadapalooza. No, I think they're gonna invite me. I'm not sure. But last
okay,
year, I did
great.
it. I did it. I took it a 10th place.
You were there?
Pay attention what happened.
Okay.
And like my HSPU video like got cutted. They told
Oh,
me I wasn't get a hip full extension.
oh no.
Yes, I was in, so that happens.
So wait,
But
on
because
the what were they
man,
saying? The elbows or hips? You said.
no, my hip, yes, my hip.
I'm trying to think. How does that happen on the?
You know,
Oh,
like
I think I know. So they're saying you weren't like straight up and down. You were a little
I
bit.
was like this. Look, that's like how was
I
my
see.
body. My
Okay.
head close to the wall. You know,
Okay, got it.
that
Darn.
was what happened.
Okay,
I
well
got so
we'll make
sad, man. To be honest, I
well
was
we'll
like
make it this
preparing
year, man.
myself to go to compete. Yes, I was
It's
like
going to be in
really, really
Miami.
hard to
I
be
hear
there.
people. Well, obviously, as an athlete, you rather compete in the games, but I hear Wadapalooza is the most fun. That's what people say.
The most
So
fun, yes.
yeah,
Also, like I forgot one task,
yeah,
sorry, one competition,
yeah.
Dubai Championship.
Oh, that's right. So did I.
Yes,
That's awesome, man. Well, I
this
hope we
one,
get to see it. Yeah,
this one I'm gonna compete for sure.
for sure.
I
You're going to
really
be in
do.
it.
Of
Yeah,
course,
awesome.
it's close to my home. Like I really gonna put my effort out to be there.
How far is it?
Like 1 hour.
Okay, awesome. That's fantastic, man.
Yes.
Well, hopefully, I'm still new to all this, but we'll try to get some views, get you out there so that people can root for you at the games, man. They know a little bit more about you. It's great just seeing all these athletes, these international athletes, even
Thank you very much.
with what Dave Castro has done and some other people like Savan. It just really helps as a spectator. You get way more
Perfect.
invested when you
You're
know
right.
about the person, So
Perfect.
that's awesome, man. Well,
There's also one
yeah,
video I'm gonna send you, man.
yeah. Send me.
My double under PR.
Oh yeah, you said 600,
540,
540.
540, 530. It's around that, you know. It's so hard to count double unders. But
That's
I just
that's
released the video right
crazy.
there. That's
That's
crazy, yes.
so
But
for
double
me
unders
that
are so
for
like,
me that becomes a cardio issue. I mean, even for you, I would imagine you get tired at some point, right? No?
man, to be honest, I was feeling good, you know, but double
Yeah,
under are so, how can I say that? Injustice. No.
yeah,
Like, if you made any mistake, you can't keep going, you know,
yeah,
because you lost. You
yeah.
can't keep moving like and I just made something wrong. I made some
Oh,
mistake
you
and I
tripped
just
up.
miss a rap.
Oh,
And
so you
that's
could
it.
have kept going.
I could go enough.
Oh,
I could keep going.
wow. Yeah, man. For me, I think it's actually my form. So here's the funny thing. I keep saying we'll wrap up, and we will, but this is fun. So last year, I actually when we moved to Kansas, I didn't have any friends here. There's nothing to do here. So that's when I really last year around summertime started investing in CrossFit, and I'd done CrossFit. I just didn't really take it seriously. So I just learned like toes to bar last summer. I just
Close to
never.
bars.
Yeah, I mean, I just
Nice.
so yeah, and I can do all the movements now, but double unders were the bane of my existence. They were really hard to learn for some reason. I think I'm still a little bit inefficient. Like my hands
I
just get a little bit wide, which I think fatigues me more.
That
And I think
fatigues
you
you
know,
a lot
yeah,
more, you
in,
know,
in a little bit of
feeling the
bigger
shoulder.
jumps. Yeah, I'm sure you probably use a rope where you can do really small jumps, right?
Yes, I do
Yeah.
really small jumps also.
Yep.
That helps a lot.
See, I'm
Speed
not.
it
I'm
up
not at
and
that.
keep your hands close to your body all
Yep.
the time. That helps a lot also.
Yeah,
If you
I'm
make
not
it
at that
wide,
level
you're
yet.
gonna kill yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not at that level yet. I'll get there hopefully. Not to 600, but I need to, being able to do 100 consistent. I think if you want to be a decent CrossFitter, that's what you got to
Perfect.
be able to do. So
Yes, you gotta be
yeah,
able to do that. You're right.
that's awesome. Wait, what kind of rope you use?
RX. I
Nice.
don't know the.
Is it the
You know
Evo
the
one, the
brand?
really the
Yes,
fast
the
one?
evil
Yeah,
one. Perfect. The
I
evil one.
figured.
This rope is like perfect.
Yeah, it's fast, man. I've been.
Man, very fast. You know,
I don't
before
need one
I
yet.
was
As
I
soon
was
as I
used
get
to
better,
use
I'm getting one.
No, don't worry.
Yeah,
You know, like before, I was used to use the Rich Froning one,
that's the one I have.
SR1, SR1.
Yep,
That's the name of the.
that's what
Like
I
I
use,
really
which is a
love.
little bit. It's better
I really love this rope.
for beginners, which is what I use. The same one, the SR1. That's the one I've
I
got.
got
Yeah,
you. That
yeah.
that like to be honest, I really like it. But after I just tried the evil one, the RX Evil.
It's
Like
fast.
yes,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we can't compare.
I like the Froning just because for me, still at the phase I'm at, I need to be able to feel the handles a little bit more.
I
Whereas
got you.
when you're at your level, it's like it's just you just get in that zone and it's nothing. I start to freak out. Like if we have a workout and it's 50 per round for like 8 rounds or something, right when I get to like 42, I start to freak out and like jump all over the place.
I got you. Like
So yeah, well that's cool,
crazy
man.
hard.
I'm super excited to see you at the games, man. And I'm glad we
Thank
got to
you.
learn a little bit about you. I really appreciate your time. I know it's later out there. We will be looking out for you. I'll be reposting your stuff, making sure that everybody knows who you are. It's going to be
Thank you
super
very much,
fun.
bro.
Hey, thanks so much for coming on,
I
man.
love you because of that, and like I appreciate a lot your time also
Hey,
because
thank you
you're
so
spending
much,
some
man.
time with me. And what we gonna do now, Kali?
We will train now, baby. Let's go.
Now?
Yes.
Are you serious?
No, yes, we're serious.
Oh
We're
my
going
gosh, on
out.
a Saturday night. Wow.
Yes, that's it.
Well, wait 1 second. Do you know
Yes,
what you're doing? I got to know what you're doing now. Do you know what you're going to train yet?
yes, I know. Like now, I gonna do some pump workout like bench press, triceps extension,
Okay.
dip, and after I'm gonna do 1 hour of running and handstand walk. 1 hour.
That's the whole
Supposed to
day.
be yes, supposed to be low intensity, but let's see what's gonna happen.
Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Hey, send me a picture if you end up on the floor. I don't think you will from that, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you.
All
I'm
right.
gonna send you, man.
Hey,
I'm
thanks
gonna
so
send you
much,
on
man.
Instagram.
Yep. See
Thank
ya.
you
Have a
very
good
much,
one.
bro. See you. Have a good
I'll see you at
day.
the games. Yep. Bye.
See you there.
See you,
See
bro.
you there.